We're at episode 3 of my spiritual warfare, where I'm talking about my spiritual journey and just things that are happening now. I've decided to move away from the world and being a Christian. So you guys know why I left the church, you know why I'm back in the church, and now we're gonna talk about what I want to do now I'm back in the church. I don't want to be stagnant. I want to go church hopping. I'm excited about going church hopping. I want to go to all the different Seventh-day Adventist church. I want to experience worship in different places. I want to meet new people, and I want to vlog about it. So once I get up and running, I will be vlogging. I'll be giving my experience of just like, you know, the message that was preached that day, the distance I had to travel, like the praise and worship, how I felt at the end of the service. And I really not only want to go to Seventh-day Adventist, I actually want to go to the different churches. I want to go to Anglican, I want to go to Methodist, I want to go to Baptist, I want to go to Nazarene, I want to go to Jehovah's Witness. I want to experience, because I grew up going to Seventh-day Adventist. I believe in Seventh-day Adventist, but parts of me are like, you believe in that because that is what you know. Because when I left Antigua in 2019, I didn't go to a Seventh-day Adventist church. I went to a church on a Sunday. When I traveled in 2019, I went to North Carolina to see Stephen Furtick preach, and it was a Sunday. Because the culture that they have is something that I'm drawn to. Like, I believe in reverence. I'm not gonna be here and be like, again, this is a very candid mini series, spiritual warfare, and I want to be honest. I believe in being reverent, but I also believe in those upbeat gospel music. Again, I love myself some Spice. I love me some Dexter Daps. I love me those music because I was in the world for 12 years. I love me some soca. So I'm accustomed to moving and shaking. So if every gospel song is love you, Lord, like in my saddest days, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear one of Tasha Cobb's song and Maverick City and Elevation Worship, and they're here and they're praising and they're jumping and like, yes, and you're like, I want to bounce and I want to be mellow, and I want to enjoy the ambience of God. And I don't want it to be one of those things where I'm boring, and I feel like I want it to be something that I enjoy. So I believe I need to experience different churches, because growing up I went to John Hughes Seventh-day Adventist and I went to Buckley Seventh-day Adventist. Now that I live in Johnson's Point, I've been going to Erlin Seventh-day Adventist, but I haven't really experienced other churches. So on my to-do list is to visit all of the churches on island, and obviously we're on this spiritual warfare, so I'm going to take you along with me to all of these churches, and you're also going to be able to experience these things. And adding to going to all of the Seventh-day Adventist church, I want to go and experience the different churches and see the cultures. So much so I actually went to one of the pastors who preaches at a Sunday church. I don't even know the denomination that he preaches at. I was like, why do you guys worship on a Sunday? Because the 10 Commandments said 6 days shall thou labor and the 7th day you rest. The week starts on a Sunday, so the 7th day is Saturday. So this is again what I grew up going. This is what I grew up knowing. So this is what I go back to. But now that I'm an adult, I think time is a conundrum. I think money is a conundrum. I don't even know if that's the right word. But I think these are things that are man-made. Who told us today is Sunday? Who told you that today's Sunday? Who told you that it's now 10:31? It's all man-made. And let me just be clear why I'm saying that. They have daylight savings. So at one point it's 7 o'clock now, but somebody decided that no, it's not 7 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock. And I saw a tweet. I'm actually gonna clip it in for you guys to see. And they were like, who said that today's Thursday? How do we know that today's Thursday? And I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to spark hypocrisy, and I'm not trying to spark a debate. I'm just saying I'm gonna be very raw with you guys in this section of my channel. Who said that Saturdays is the day that we should worship? Because if somebody week starts on a Monday, the 7th day is actually Sunday. Mother's Day is celebrated. Today is actually this video is recorded the 27th of March. Before I came here, I saw a snap that Mother's Day is being celebrated in the UK, but we don't celebrate Mother's Day in Antigua and Barbuda until me. There are many concepts that man has created. So while I'm not gonna be like, at this point, the 7th-day Saturday, I go to church on a Saturday, I'm reverent on a Saturday, but I want to understand why people go to church on a Sunday. I want to understand it, and I don't want to understand it, oh, the Bible says, and this is what I grew up. I want to understand it. I want to get the history. I want to speak to Sunday worshipers. And again, obviously, guys, I'm going to be taking you along the journey with me so you can actually see and hear, and then you can give me your feedback. You can leave your little comments, because I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be amazing. So, yes, we're on this mission, and I'm super excited about vlogging about it. But guess what? We can't be vlogging yet, just because my back camera isn't working, so only my front camera is working. So it's kind of gonna be weird recording like the praise and stuff, and so it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen now, but it's a thing that we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be experiencing different worships, experiencing different churches, and then we're also gonna be experiencing different denominations, and I want to understand why they believe in what they believe in, because I also don't want to just be like, oh, I decided to go back to church, and I'm going back to church, I'm just going to go back to Seventh-day Adventist, without really learning and exploring the different things. And again, as my friend said, I want to go to a church that's going to feed my spirit. I want to go to a church where the things that they believe in and the things that they do, I want to actually be a member and be an active part of it. I don't even know if I'm a member of a church. How do you find out if you're a member of a church? Either I'm a member of John Hughes Seventh-day Adventist or Buckley Seventh-day Adventist. Do they read out people out of church? I probably got read out when I decided to date ladies. But guys, until the next video, peace. It's doing the peace sign devilish, because I think